I'm trying to be as careful as I can be, like a freaking Care Bear. But you know what? When a Care Bear has slippery paws, he's just not as good with his care. We got off to a bit of a rough start, didn't we, here on NASCAR Thunder 2004. I've been performing no better than Danica Patrick on her best day. Last week at Phoenix, I had my best performance yet, if you only look at the record books and not at the race highlights. I also experienced a pit road glitch for the first time, and it took me by surprise when my pit crew serviced an invisible race car. Even though I came out with a dirty top 10, my hopes for the future on turning this season around came to a very, very tough decision. To get things turned back around on the sunny side for our Stuart Haas number 4 Mustang, NASCAR has allowed us to install a traction control system on our race car to help aid me through the rest of the season. On a serious note, I just switched the limited assist to aid me through some of my issues that I've been going through at the beginning of playing this game, but it came at a cost of restarting the entire season. So let me just show you and catch you up to date on where we're at for race number 5 here at Bristol. So to do a quick recap on what went down on the first 4 races that I had to redo, and I did race all 4 of these races at 25% because if I had skipped through them, it would have put me in last place almost every damn time. I wasn't happy with that. I was going to try and race these damn races and try and get the best performance possible. Reddick got your Daytona 500 this time. Alex Bowman wins Atlanta. Denny Hamlin wins Las Vegas. And Tyler Reddick wins again at Phoenix International Raceway. Over here at the points, Tyler Reddick with his 2 wins so far is your point leader. Bowman and Larson, Hendrick boys, are followed up right back there. Keselowski and Hamlin are rounding out your top 5, and we are not as far as we were before. We are only in 13th. And to look through what I've been going through so far this season, this is not the place to look for that. Driver stats, here we go. 4 starts. I've gotten 1 pole, and I believe that was at Phoenix. 0 wins, 1 top 5, 1 top 10, which was the top 5. Average start of a 3.5. I have the best starting average of the entire field. Closest one I think is a 4.7 with Chase Elliott. 6.7, 7.0, 7.2. Yeah, we're kicking ass in qualifying. Over here, average finish is 18.2. Not as great as it should be, but definitely better than those first 4 races that I have recorded. Best finish is 3rd. That was my top 5 finish. I believe that was at Phoenix. I just couldn't catch the first 2 cars. 56 laps led, doing a little bit better out front. Top speed 197, nearly hit 200 laps. Oh, that's laps altogether. Okay. That is that. Without further ado, let's start the Bristol weekend at the Food City 500. It is year 2025, and as I'm recording this, it is the first day of 2025, so hello to the new year. This is the 2024 car series, and we're playing on a 2003 video game. I'm glad that you guys enjoy it and watch it. I appreciate all the clicks, the views, all the love that this series gets, as well as my channel. I appreciate you. Let's get racing. Just to show really quick, here's the assist that I got on. Don't have the informative best line, but get the limited assist set. There's Bushy making his practice laps here in Bristol. Hopefully he does well today. I don't think this is going to be a great qualifying run. We're going to be starting somewhere in the middle of the pack. Never mind, I was all over the place.
Welcome everyone to Bristol, Tennessee for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Food City 500. This place has been referred to as the world's fastest half-mile oval. Add 43 cars to that, and you've got a recipe for some exciting racing.
The fans here love watching this race. There'll be some bumping and banging out there in this one. I can assure you of that.
The Ford car has had an amazing string of qualifying runs this year.
Yeah, that team has made great strides in improving their qualifying setups.
Still pissing people
with
off.
all the top 10 starts they've made.
The 6 car seems to always finish in the top 10.
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy is finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That's what makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Engines are fired. We're at the last greatest Coliseum. I swear to Dick Tickling God, I left the difficulty on expert. I've been knocking out poles left and right like crazy because of the traction control. Let's get going here at Bristol.
Let's see how they'll line up for the start. Starting out front are the 4-car and the 1-car. Starting in row 2 will be the Napa car and the Cars.com car. In row 3 are the 24 car and the 6 car. In row 4 are the McDonald's car and the 19 car. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the 41 car and the 54 car.
That is your top 10. Here we go. Green flag at Bristol. 100 laps. Long way to go. How many can I lead? Got a nice launch. Got away from Chastain. Chase Elliott is going to be quite a competitor today. Also forgot I pissed off the 24 car at some point. I don't remember that happened. I think that might have been sometime during Vegas maybe. Vegas was a rough race for me. Already given up the lead because I've shuffled up to the outside, and this lane is not the place to be. It is a bottom-feeding Bristol. Never mind, got the 5 car coming in on the outside. I'm already making people mad. I'm getting in the way, losing my lead. If this doesn't show that I'm still an expert, then I don't know what's to do with you. Like, oh, sorry, Bowman. I was just trying to get down in line. Fuck, look at that, making people angry. I knew Bristol was going to be tough. Racing Ty gave me back to the line. He got me. Got the pole, fell back, wrecked somebody within a few laps. Look at that. I was trying to fall back in line. I really wasn't trying to dump the 48 car, but didn't have room, I guess. Wasn't clear. Yeah, it looks like I dumped him. It looks like I did that on purpose. I was honestly trying to get in that gap there, and my nose wasn't clear. Sorry, Bowman, but you're in 4th place still. I'm in 10th. Oh, that's season standings. I don't know why it was showing me that. Whew, get a little bit squirrely there on the restart. Try and draft Gibby up here to try and maybe make up some friendship points. My car's tight now with this damage. I'm blocking people behind me. I'm driving like a dickwad. I knew going into this race was going to be tough regardless of me having assists or not. I just shut off all my telemetry. And because it's Bristol, it's not a track that's easily gonna like come to you. And I tried to practice. I tried to race this race without the assist on the not the legendary, but the highest difficulty, and it was not working out. I was already wrecked out and DNF'd by lap 10, and I was already falling back to 38th as well because of my lap time. At least with this, I mean, I'm managing something. But the second I slip up out of this groove, there goes 13. I have to let off pretty early to make the corner. I don't know if it's something to do with my setup or not, or the way I put the car. I tried to find setups. There was a forum that I found online that had like, it was from an old, either 2003 creator from this game that made like all the setups for each track, but I followed through with that, and I just took out Hamlin. That's okay, it's just a hamster. But I try to get down like some good setups for my cars so we can do good around these tracks. Apparently I might need to make some adjustments for my driving style. We have fallen back to 16th now, only 13 laps into this race. Things are not looking good for our number 4 team. We're not looking sunny side here in Tennessee today. And I got Alex Bowman behind me and I dumped his ass. I'm sure he's looking to do the same thing back to me. And I just gave him the inside. He didn't take it though. Get off that wall. Blaney's got a nose on me. Come on, buddy. We like Star Wars together, right? Oh, you don't like me anymore. Okay, you're not going to come over to have a Star Wars marathon? I was going to wear my Chewie outfit and everything. Man, oh man, oh man. We're back to right exactly how it's been through this whole series. At least I got one friend in Harrison Burton. The only reason why I have him as a friend is because we were freaking tandem drafting around Daytona to try and catch the lead pack for like 30 laps, and it wasn't happening. There were 5 cars that were drafting for the top 5, and it was just me and him. Here's your point leader going by me. He's not having a great day either. He's back here in 24th. I need to make something happen. We need to go make a pit stop. My car gets like, I'm trying to run in there as quick as the AI are, but when I do, I run up to the second lane. My car's not turning. She needs some help. There ain't no way I'm gonna eat up the 10-second gap. Do you know where we started, buddy? We started there. The car is not where it needs to be for me to eat up no 10-second gap. I was supposed to be making that 10-second gap. In my head, I was supposed to be dominating Bristol today. Hosts aren't gonna be happy either if I wear this freaking quarter panel. I'm really trying. I am really trying. I really hope that once we get out of the short tracks, I might be able to muster something up. Make up some dang races here. Hell, man, I don't remember this game being this difficult when I was 7 years old, whipping it around on the PlayStation 2 after school like the baddest kid in frickin' the middle of nowhere because I was like the only motherfucker that liked NASCAR. In my entire school, there was nobody that I went to school with that liked NASCAR. Not a single solitary soul. It was all about football, and as I'm sitting there talking about my history, I frickin' trash my ass. Look at that. We're flapping our cheeks around in the frickin' breeze here around Bristol. At least, you know, going into this race with low expectations, I can't be too upset about where I'm gonna wind up. I'm still frickin' back here in 30th. It's not gonna be a great day. The sunny side is not showing up quite yet for our sunny D car. We're still in the clouds. Hey, it finally came off. There's a caution. That looks like a car that's been at Bristol. I knew I'd bring out the caution. My little bumper flap came off. Didn't even show it. Man, I look terrible. That's the majority of the races right there, how we've looked. Yes, I am coming down. We need to work on this piece of shit. 1, 2, 3, everybody. Nope, not everybody. Just people that are smart. All 4 tires, yes, fuel tank, wedge, I feel like maybe down a half and bring it down some, I didn't even have time, the pit road's so short, they didn't even bring us down, it just took us down the wall that the side that I needed to come down, it didn't bring us down the other way and loop us around like it should have, under caution. That was weird. Suarez just ran over my pit guy, did you hear that? I felt that my controller vibrated.
A couple of guys didn't pit, now they're up front.
Who didn't pit? The entire top 10? I wish it would say who pitted and who didn't, unless it did somewhere and I missed it. Restarting, we're back in 38th here towards the tail end of the field. Got Kaz Gralla and Jimmy Johnson behind us. I gotta pick up 7 seconds and the field's already left me a half a lap into this restart. Johnson's all over my ass. Hey, at least I got John Hunter Nemechek as a friend. What does that tell you about where I'm at right now? Okay, maybe putting -5 on the wedge was a bad idea, because it feels like I'm a lot more fishtailer than what I was. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm trying to stay smooth, I really am. I can't make the pace. I cannot make the pace around Bristol right now. I am the slowest car in the field when I had the fastest qualifying lap in the whole race. I literally don't know what happens between qualifying and the race. What is my guys doing for my qualifying setup that they're not doing on the race, that they're taking away from me? Is it the tape on the grill? Is it the jacked up tire pressures? I don't fucking know, man. I keep clicking off my telemetry because I'm turning so hard on my controller to make sure the car makes the corner. You know what's wild too is Atlanta was looking so good for me. Like, I probably should have recorded some highlights of the first 4 races. That's a mistake, of my bad. But in Atlanta, I was leading, and I could have had like another top 5 easily, or even a race win. But I had just put myself in the wall with 2 laps to go, myself and I think Priest, one of the guys that was listed as a rival on the pre-race, and I just took myself out of that race completely. Literally got my fuel cell exploded and DNF'd out of that motherfucker. I'm fishtailing. You see how bad I'm racing around this thing? My car, I don't know what to do. Like, there's something in my setup that I fucked up, and then obviously putting -5 wedge, I'm more loose than ever right now, so. Look at my lap time, 16.2, and that's good. My best lap was a 15.6. I know the leader's running like a 15.4. I am about to go a lap down here at Bristol. I was leading this race. I gotta start getting my shit together. He's gonna have to do it on the high side. Oh, I'm gonna hold him up as long as I have to. I don't care if he loses the lead. He's gonna have to knock me into the fence. At least he's not pissed at me like Byron is. There he goes. Yikes! I'm sorry, I was not trying to go into you, Elliot. I was trying to let you by, just like these guys. There, maybe get in line and try and get some sympathy. Jesus, this car is all over the place. I really need a pit stop number 2. I'm not gonna try and make it myself. I am one of 3 cars a lap down, and RCR is the other 2. Hendrick's pissed at me. The whole camp of Hendrick is pissed at me now. Larson, Byron, they were already mad. Now Chase Elliott's mad because I blocked him from the lead and tried to take him out. We're almost halfway through this thing. At least I'll get the lucky dog if they don't pass anybody else, right? We need another caution. The only caution was for my debris. I don't know if we're gonna get one for a wreck. Oh, someone was in the wall. That wasn't for me. Someone smacked the fucking wall out of 2. Damn. I'm holding up so many cars right now. Do you see them stacking up behind me? I'm trying not to hit you, trying not to hit you, trying not to hit you. I am trying to pinch her though. Trying to pinch your entry and your exit. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to be as careful as I can be, like a freaking Care Bear. But you know what? When a Care Bear has slippery paws, he's just not as good with his care. I can't wait to come see you guys again and get rid of this wedge adjustment that I did. I completely screwed myself over worse than I already was screwed over with my car setup. Apparently, following an internet forum maybe isn't the best for my driving. I mean, it's a great start. I would think, oh, just wreck me. Just somebody wreck me. Put me out of my misery. Nope. Just making more people mad. We have added to the rival list. This is torture. I am officially having the worst day. This makes me, like, so irritating. I want to perform well in this series and in this game for you guys and, like, everyone that's jumping in on this series. It's aggravating, to say the least. Like, I'll go and I'll practice off camera and then I'll do a race and it'll feel good. Like, I'll feel like I can perform well, and even off camera I've done races and performed well. I got a top 5 on the season at Phoenix. The second I hit record, I mean, I don't know what it is about speaking and driving and it neglecting, like, some talent or something. I'm focusing on 2 different things. I saw some cars go down pit road. Bowman's making a revenge move on me. He tried to dump me, and he's still mad at me. All my tires are gonna get worn. We're coming in for a pit stop here soon. I don't think I have a driver that doesn't have a red frickin' indicator above their car at the moment. Everyone is so upset with me. There's only 40 laps to go. I'm in 34th right now. I do need to make another pit stop. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! Damn it, Suarez is gonna get me back, and Braddock. I just turned points leader. Oh man, I cannot wait to move on to Martinsville, even though it's gonna be just as bad. I literally pulled the same move that I did on fucking Bowman. Bounced off the wall, went straight back down across the track in front of everybody. Low fuel, I got my pit stop though. I mean, we're gonna lose some points today. I might wind up back where I was from the original series anyway, where I was like mid-20s. So, it'll be realistic regardless. I'll be averagely in the same area. I'm adjusting that back. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. I can't do track bar. I'm going down one more on that. That is all I can do and repair the car from what I did on the second run. You guys are going to work today, and I'll be helping you throughout the week, I'm sure. I haven't left the shop. I've been doing overtime, driver and auto repair man. Even though y'all are selling this shit off anyway, but you know, we gotta make our cars last the rest of the season. Yep, I'm on the inside here. See what I can do. How many more people can I piss off? Already not a great start. Just gonna try and bottom feed, block all the people behind me, use up the whole racetrack, make my car as wide as it possibly can. And that wedge back definitely helped. I'm not as slidey as I almost freaking lost it on it too. I wish I could change the sensitivity on my controller. I'm sure there's somewhere in the emulator where I can do that, but I am not smart enough to figure that shit out. Just give me a little bumper draft. You're trying to get boot scoot boogied up past this 3-car. I don't know why you're so angry with me. Well, as long as I don't go another lap down, the worst I can finish is here. And as long as I keep the car clean and don't wreck myself out, that's another thing I gotta worry about, is hooking myself and then getting the fuel tank ripped out. We got, what, 30 laps, almost 30 laps to go, 31 to go. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier, is dive myself down in here and fall in line. I messed that up twice with the 45 and the 48. I hooked them. Finally got it right. Oh, I know he's all over it. I'm sure he'd love to spin me out too. Every one of these motherfuckers want to take me out. I can't imagine what the conversations are like through the garage area about me. Like, if I'm walking through there, I'm sure I'm hanging my head in shame. Or I'm sure I gotta have like a security force around me so I don't get my ass beat by 90% of the field right now. Bowman's on a revenge saga. He's got anger in those eyes back there. You can see it. I am mirror driving like a motherfucker, but that's what I gotta do in order to hold my spots. I'm already 2 laps down. When did that happen? Just got 25 more laps to go around Bristol. It has been a miserable race, and I apologize for that. I'm sure it has been either very hard to watch or very entertaining. I hope it's been entertaining, and at least for your enjoyment. It's a little bit of a suffering stage for me. We're working on it, Thanks, Bowman. I'm glad you were able to get your feelings worked out, and you're making me hurt my friend, my only friend, who is about to not be my friend anymore. I think I've already accomplished that task. I don't think I have any friends, other than Harrison Burton, and he's about to flip to the other side of hatred. Can I just run these last 20 laps, like, clean, please? Like, with no issues? That'd be beautiful. That'd be fantastic. That'd be a dream. As I do that, I scrape the wall twice. What are we doing? Are my practice laps not good enough? Have I not practiced enough? Do I need to grind out more time off camera to get better at this game? I don't know what it is, or maybe I crack under pressure. It's so weird, because I'm fucking playing a new Technics game. I bet you I could pick that right back up, and we'd maybe get a little bit more success out of that than this. It's like a dick slap to the face on how freaking difficult this is. Like, I don't remember it being this hard. Unless I just always ran, like, with some assists on or something. I seriously don't remember how my childhood NASCAR days went through this game. I know it felt more successful than this. I don't remember being this struggling and this hurt after a race. Okay, Gregson. And yeah, stay back there, buddy. We're about to get another caution here as soon as my flapping cheeks fall off. I just need some sort of success to tell me that this is a right decision to keep going in this series, because I feel like Michael and his damn Dirt to Daytona series right now. We're struggling both the exact same, and we're like, yeah, these older NASCAR games are a challenge. Like, without a doubt, they are something you have to work on and get fine-tuned and getting good at in order to be good on the hardest difficulty on these games, compared to, like, the NASCAR Heat games, let's say, on the hardest difficulty. I know, I feel like that's easier to manage. I'm sending appreciation towards this game just by saying how difficult it is. Like, they put time into making sure you had to work your ass off, just like a NASCAR driver to be good. Might as well pit, throw something, throw anything at the wall, hope it sticks. As long as I don't finish in the 40s, I mean, I'm 33rd, that's not the worst. I don't think tightening the car is gonna do anything. I didn't do anything to the fucking car. I was too busy contemplating in my head what I was gonna fucking do. Man, my cars look terrible. I'm sure each one has gone to the Dale Jr. graveyard. I was the only one that came in. I'm in 39th now. 8 laps to go at Bristol. I'm in 39th. I just hope I can stay Yeah, I don't want to drop to the 40s. Looks like that's impossible for me anyway, because I'm the last car 2 laps down. I'm now 3 laps down. What? When did I add a lap? That is so confusing. Now I'm solidified here. And now Bowman's 3 laps down. That's weird, because no one passed him or me. What is that ruling? What is that? I don't understand. The only thing I understand is I'm gonna have to reevaluate my entire situation here. We need to rebound and get something done in this series. One way or another, I need to finish not like shit. Leader's taking the white flag here at Bristol. I'm trying to muster up anything. I don't think I'm gonna try and pass any of these guys. They're angry at me. They're gonna block me unless I make a move physically with them to get them out of my way. There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna try and make up something here with Chastain towards the end of this race, or they're gonna check up like that. Well, now he's gonna be pissed at me towards next week. Great. 39th for our number 4 for it.
There sure were a lot of cautions in this one.
Well, it kept the field close, which I'm sure made it extra exciting for the fans.
The Ford car didn't finish where he hoped, due in part to the damage on his car, I'm sure.
I say it over and over again. Take care of your car and it will take care of you. And guess what? When you don't, it can get ugly.
Buddy, the car was driving like shit on the 5 laps in.
The 10 car.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with
that move
heads.
right there. They all checked up as I was trying to cross the start-finish line.
Winston Cup Series race. So long for now from all of us at EA Sports.
Gained a lot more disrespect across the field, so as per usual, at least one driver per race I get added to the rival list. Slowly my only friend in the field, Harrison Burton, is flipping to the rival side. He's gonna be no longer my friend if I keep treating him the way I do. And my teammates don't even wish that I existed driving. 39th place, your top 5 though. Chase Elliott wins, William Byron gets 2nd place. Brad Keselowski with another top 5 on the season is going to probably move him up in the points, considering Tyler Reddick didn't finish anywhere up there. Back here, Chastain, Christopher Bell also didn't have good days. I can't wait to see where the points are at. I'm nervous. It's gonna be a wound. It's gonna be a stab. Well, 5 races in, Tyler Reddick is still your points leader, very far above Brad Keselowski, who has now moved into 2nd place, Mr. Consistency this season so far. Larson, Elliott now in the top 5 with his victory at Bristol, and Hamlin in 5th. Bowman, Cindric, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Christopher Bell in your top 10. Continuing on through the field, we aren't even in the top 20 anymore. Oh no, 22nd. That is where we have fallen to with our 40th place finish. Right next to Noah Gragson and our buddy Harrison Burton. Thought Martinsville was going to be up next, but that is not it. That is going to be Sawmill, which is the replacement for Coda, I imagine, so to the Americas. That's going to be kind of fun, road course racing. I'm kind of looking forward to next week and seeing how my road course skills match up to a NASCAR Thunder 2004 game. I appreciate people watching this. I know I suck at this game really bad. I'm working on it as much as I can off camera, as I do every week. Trying to practice up. It's gonna feel so much better when I win anything in this game on the hardest difficulty. I do have limited assists on. Unfortunately, I did have to restart the season, so I'm sorry for anyone who was following the points closely. I'm glad I'm out of there. That was hell. I will see you next week for Sawmill Speedway, the Lumberjack 325. I'm curious about how this is gonna go. I don't think I've ever raced on this track here. So you guys get to see my first frickin' laps around this place. I hope your year's off to a positive start. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.